Eminem, alias of Marshall Bruce Mathers III, born October 17, 1972 in St. Joseph, Missouri, USA, is an American rapper, record producer and actor, considered one of the most controversial and best-selling one of the artists of the early 21st century. Marshall Mathers had a turbulent childhood marked by poverty and allegations of abuse. At 14, he started rapping in clubs in Detroit, Michigan, and when an unexcused absence took him to 9th grade and 3rd grade, he dropped out, determined to succeed in hip-hop. He rose to prominence in the hip-hop underground as Eminem as both a solo artist and a member of the Detroit rap sextet D12, also known as Dirty Dozen. However, his first album Infinite, 1996, sold poorly, and he continued to do menial jobs. When Eminem finished second in the freestyle category at the 1997 Rap Olympics in Los Angeles, he caught the attention of Dr. Dre, a founding member of pioneering rapper NWA, and the head of Aftermath Entertainment. By then, Eminem had taken on the role of the no-holds-barred Slim Shady, who expressed Eminem's identity in often vulgar and violent lyrics. In early 1999, Eminem released the Slim Shady LP with Dr. Dre as producer and mentor. Benefiting from the instant credibility of the Creative Channel surfing music video for the hit My Name Is, and the involvement of Dr. Dre, the album sold millions. Eminem won 2 Grammys and 4 MTV music videos with a prize. Based on his life experiences, but seemingly reflecting a troubled psyche, Eminem's songs angered many, including the Gay Anti-Defamation League, which denounced him as a homophobic misogynist. His turbulent relationship with his wife Kim is documented in songs in which he raps about killing her. In 2000, Eminem was charged with assault, allegedly flogging a man he saw kissing her with a pistol. The couple divorced in 2001, and their relationship remains rocky. The couple remarried in 2006, divorce. His mother also sued him for defaming her in songs and interviews. In 2000, Eminem released the Marshall Mathers LP, which set the record for the best-selling rap album in the United States. The album's incredible success, which included provocative hits The Real Slim Shady and Stan, led to more controversy. To quiet critics, in 2001, Eminem performed a duet with openly gay musician Elton John at the Grammys, and Marshall Mathers LP was nominated for Album of the Year. Later that year, he recorded the album Devil's Night with D12 and toured with the group. He also created his own record label, Shady Records. The D12 Collective, 50 Cent and other rappers, signed with the label and released albums. Eminem returned to The Eminem Show in 2002, which proved to be almost as popular as the Marshall Mathers LP. It was also that year that he made his debut in the semi-autobiographical 8 Mile. The gritty film was a critical and commercial success. The following year, he won an Oscar for one of the songs in the movie, Lose Yourself. After re-teaming with D12 for D12 World, 2004, Eminem released Encore, 2004, and his biggest hit, Curtain Call. The hits, 2005, both of which sold well but failed to resemble his previous albums that garnered enough attention. He then stepped out of the public eye, briefly reappearing in 2006 to pay tribute to friend and D12 member Proof, who was killed outside a Detroit nightclub. 2 years later, Eminem published a memoir, My Way, which included photos, drawings and lyrics. Relapse, 2009, marked Eminem's first collection of new material in 5 years. Although the album featured Dr. Dre's solid production, the album received middling reviews for its attempts at over-the-top shock and its somewhat dated catalog of pop culture references. He's broken a Guinness World Record. Eminem has had many chart-topping Billboard hits, but one of Eminem's most interesting records was when he broke the Guinness Book of World Records for the most words in a hit rap song. The song that earned that distinction was the 2013 single Rap God. He was once called Mickey. Big ears earned Eminem the nickname of Mickey when he was a young boy. Eminem was sued by his own mother. He was sued by his own mother on grounds of defamation after he said that she smoked more dope than he did in the song My Name Is. This wasn't the only time Eminem would be sued over the course of his career, as he was also sued by his ex-wife Kim, a man who kissed Kim, who he pistol whipped, and the janitor D'Angelo Billy, who sued Eminem over his song Brain Damage. Eminem never finished high school. Succeeding in school was not Eminem's thing. He failed the 9th grade a total of 3 times before dropping out of high school. He was then enrolled at McNally Smith College of Music in St. Paul, Minnesota, where he began rapping with his friend Proof, who later became his rap group's original member. They would often get into trouble while attending McNally Smith College by stealing or getting into fights, so they eventually dropped out. He once claimed he was dating Mariah Carey. In 2001, Eminem claimed that he was in a relationship with popular pop star Mariah Carey. She denied the claim. He studied the dictionary. Although school was not his favorite, Eminem has remained committed to studying the dictionary so that he can add more depth to his song lyrics. He's been to Amsterdam. The original title for the Marshall Mathers LP was Amsterdam. The name was inspired because he wrote a bulk of the album while in Amsterdam. This album went on to break numerous records, including one set by Snoop Dogg for the fastest-selling hip-hop album. Eminem doesn't do long tours. Because of his former drug addiction, Eminem gave up long tours. He said that the extended time on the road is a trigger for his addiction. He was inspired by the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys were the original inspiration for Eminem as he launched his career. He doesn't know how to use a computer. Not one to be technologically savvy, Eminem has no problems admitting that he does not know how to use a computer. He almost joined a church choir. After being inspired by Tupac Shakur, Eminem began writing poems about life growing up in Detroit. One poem became so popular amongst his friends that it caught the attention of other rappers, including Insane Clown Posse, who wanted to include him in their group. However, Eminem declined the offer because he was already committed to rapping, and upon hearing from a friend about a choir that was looking for someone with his kind of voice, unique, he decided to audition, which is where he met singer-songwriter and future collaborator, Elton John. Elton went on stage at the Grammys years later and admitted that if it weren't for hip-hop music, Eminem would have been a church choir boy by then. Eminem is supported by Elton John. The friendship with Elton John didn't end there, as Elton ended up becoming one of Eminem's biggest supporters as he battled his drug addiction. Sir Elton used his own life experience to help Eminem beat his addiction to Vicodin and Ambien. He is big on the idea of respect. When his daughter was crowned as homecoming queen, Eminem watched the ceremony from a distance because he did not want to be the focus of the attention at the school. Michael Jackson was once a fan of Eminem. Although Michael Jackson was once a fan of Eminem, he admitted that he was disappointed when the rapper attacked him in the song Just Lose It. Eminem was offered a role in Elysium. Although he was offered the leading role in the 2013 sci-fi movie Elysium, Eminem turned it down after the producers refused to honor his request of shooting the movie in his hometown of Detroit. Eminem loves Donkey Kong. Who knew that Eminem was a gamer? He once held a top 30 score in the game Donkey Kong. Eminem is charitable. The rapper is also a philanthropist. The Marshall Mathers Foundation is dedicated to providing care and funding for at-risk and disadvantaged youth in Michigan. Eminem was jealous of Vanilla Ice. Eminem was jealous of the success of Vanilla Ice, saying that he did not want to rap anymore after the rapper burst out onto the scene. Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem have a feud. Rapper Machine Gun Kelly had targeted Eminem in one of his songs, which started a feud between the two. There have been many shots fired back and forth between them since. Kanye and Eminem are friends. Kanye West and Eminem have produced many songs together. Despite all this time working on projects together, in an interview, Kanye West admitted that he didn't think that he was on the same level as Eminem because Eminem is simply better. He can make a song about anything. What makes Eminem so unique is his ability to write lyrics about anything. He can make a violent rap song, such as K.I.M., or a sad rap song, like S.T.A.N., equally well. Eminem's lyrics are not always dark, though. He also has plenty of fun tracks like Shake That, The Real Slim Shady and Without Me. A Nightmare inspired his role in the Slim Shady LP. Eminem told an interview that he had a dream one night of a scary, bleach blonde clown who threatened to eat him alive if he didn't write a scary song about him. This is how his role on the Slim Shady LP came about. He even called it a concept album, and each song represents what goes on inside of Eminem's mind throughout various stages of life, e.g. Role Model is supposed to be rapping from the perspective of a 10-year-old Marshall Mathers, while My Fault shows his mindset at age 19 when he and his girlfriend broke up. Believe it or not, Slim Shady Ep is actually Eminem's second solo album. His first was called Infinite, and the critics hated it so much that they told Eminem to go back to rock and roll. This led to him redefining his image before recording again. The real Slim Shady LP was supposed to be his last album. In 1999, after being involved with many altercations between himself and various rappers, including Insane Clown Posse, Everlast, and even the president of his record label, Eminem decided to drop everything and focus on his music. He wrote I'm Back, which was supposed to be the last rap song he ever made. He turned in the Slim Shady LP album early to Interscope Records to never come back to rapping again. However, once they heard what he had done, they wanted him back for more songs, but Eminem insisted that this would be his last album. He was allegedly robbed at gunpoint before he got famous. Eminem has threatened people with guns several times throughout his career, e.g., Stan Rap Game Drug Ballad etc., but the allegations that he was robbed at gunpoint before his career took off are somewhat accurate. Eminem is bipolar. One of the big reasons Eminem struggles with drugs and relapses to his addiction is because of his bipolar disorder. Supposedly, this is why he began using them in the first place. This is also why it's not uncommon for him to go through several weeks without sleeping or eating, because when you're bipolar, your moods can easily control how you behave, i.e., mania versus depression. Furthermore, he becomes an introvert whenever his mania wears off, which explains why touring drives him mad. This drug habit almost killed the hip-hop artist when he suffered an overdose in 2007. In fact, the doctors say if he had waited any longer to come into the hospital, he would have died. His favorite rappers are Nas, Redman and Jay-Z. Eminem doesn't just consider himself to be better than Tupac Shakur, but people like Will Smith as well, saying, "I'm better than Biggie Tupac Biggie." He says that Tupac was a better rapper because he cared about the quality of his music, whereas Biggie only wanted to make as much money as possible. Elon Musk was confirmed to be an Eminem fan after his Facebook post. Elon Musk, the co-founder of PayPal, CEO of Tesla Motors, and founder-CEO of SpaceX, recently posted a picture on his official Facebook page, which has people wondering if he is Eminem's biggest fan. He also posted this link onto his Facebook wall. Turns out even successful people like Elon Musk can relate to Eminem's catchy tunes. There's a lot more to talk about, but it's enough for this video. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, please throw me a like, subscribe and comment down below which one of the facts you know about. Also, please let me know what you guys want me to make a video about. Have a good day and goodbye.